Turning Optimus
All
Prime.
right.
Oh.
All right. Today, we have Love at First Sight with Trey dakannon.
It's written kind of like. See, here's the whole thing: is I know this is probably a Japanese game, and the way it's written, I know that it's like probably a more like hospital or injury origin type game because it's got all the boo-boos and stitches and stuff on it, fucking band-aids. That looked like graffiti.
Yeah,
that just looked like.
Yeah, this definitely looks like a game that was made in Japanese, translated to Chinese, and then translated to English.
Yeah, I'm almost positive if you show me the original fucking start artwork for this, that title gonna look mad different. But
and
I mean, shit.
And to swap it up a bit, Trey usually voices the main guy. I'm gonna voice the guy.
Oh shit!
Trey will be voicing the main girl character that I'm assuming is probably gonna be in this.
Damn it! I can't do a high voice.
Well, you're gonna learn today, boy.
Gonna learn what a high voice sounds like today.
Thought this was AI for a second. Fucking AI art's been ruining my brain.
Dude, AI art, like, I know that it's just ripping from sources on the internet to like or fucking wherever they get fed their data.
Correct.
But like they're getting so good at making shit look like original and new. And even if they're not like making a new image altogether, like they're just smashing together other image bits. Like there's this liminal spaces page on TikTok, and bro, it looks so fucking chill. Like I obviously wouldn't live there because backrooms is a terrifying fear of mine, but like just I don't know what it is about like liminal spaces in general, but they just look dope. Like they look like they are just easy as fuck to draw. You know what I'm saying? Like a good cartoon neighborhood. I don't know what it is, but it makes my brain tingle good.
I mean, it's better than being homeless.
Honestly, yo, if somebody told me hit the streets or live in a liminal space ass neighborhood, bro, I'm gonna motherfuckers are gonna be making weird videos about me talking about, oh, he's an SCP because I'm living in that liminal space. I'm not living on the streets.
A place that looks like an abandoned indoor water park that's somehow 3 stories.
If it's got a bed in there, you got a bed in there and a kitchen for me to cook my food, bitch, I'm there. If it's literally just nothing but an abandoned water park, nigga, I gotta leave because that's just me being homeless indoors. That's not.
Got a roof. It's not homeless at all.
That is homeless. They go come and kick me the fuck out. The cops gonna find out. The second you occupy a public space, even if it's abandoned,
not a public space, it's a liminal space.
Even if it's abandoned, even if nobody's been there for years, if it is not a residential space that you are occupying, that you are paying for, the cops are coming to kick you the fuck out.
You're saying the SWAT team showing up to the back rooms?
Bro,
to evict people.
The funniest thing is that I've seen so many backrooms videos of SWAT team motherfuckers getting just bodied by just shadow demons. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh, so they can get in there. Interesting.
But yeah, the cops can get into the back room. I'm telling you, dude, I'm almost positive that cops can get into the fucking Vatican with just the badge.
Let me in.
I got an investigation. I gotta conduct. Let me in.
It's early in the morning. This is the path I always take to get to school. I normally have to hurry, but today I'm taking it easy. I had a little extra time to get out the house, which is kind of unusual. Feeling good under the warm morning sunshine and cool breeze as I head to school. I'm not in a hurry. Like I said before. What's up?
Sorry, I was trying to say before your text popped up again. I was like, I don't know why, but like, I can hear the music in this way better than DDLC or Nekopara. Like, I don't know what it is.
Probably running at like a lower rate, so it's like more of it's probably getting fed through the computer.
fair enough.
Either that or either that or the MIDI that they're using for this music.
Either way, I'm appreciative that I can actually hear the music.
I'm not in a hurry, but it still doesn't take too long to get to school. My house isn't right next to school, but it's not far away either. Even if I don't leave as early as I did, I never have to run to get to school on time or anything. That's what I'm thinking as I change into my slippers. Immediately, I climb the stairs, heading to the classroom on the second floor, class 2-2. Put my hand on the door to open it. And then, lady.
Oh, Good morning. You're here earlier than usual. How unlike you.
Alright, first things first, school uniform. Black and red with white trim.
Oh yeah, we already know this about to get a little wicked.
This school funding is in the fucking dirt.
This shit about to get wicked. Y'all motherfuckers got selling crack in the bathroom.
Oh my god, about to be dope fiend central.
Like, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Lean on Me with Morgan Freeman. Like, this got to be the school before Morgan Freeman showed up.
Nigga said, lean on me.
Bro, fucking teachers getting their shit punched in and shit. It's like, hey, no fighting in school. Man, fuck you. Oh, shit.
Her loud, ear-splitting voice shakes me out of my morning daze. Good morning, Akemi. I see you're getting a head start on being loud and obnoxious today.
There's nothing wrong with being energetic.
The overly spirited person is Tsunemi Akemi. She's always been like this, the kind of person that always goes full throttle from the moment she wakes up to the moment she falls asleep. You're not energetic, you're out of control. I guess that's what I should be expecting by now. Morning, Tomo. You know better than I do, right? She doesn't have a volume knob. Yep. Morning. I've known Akemi for a long time, and I can say for sure that no, she does not. This is Ochai Tomoyori. He's a zombie in contrast to Akemi's liveliness. I like his his one pierced ear.
Oh no, what side is it on? Is he a gay?
If his bangs were longer, he looked like fucking Yoshida. But like Akemi, his energy is constant. His liveliness all day, every day. Yeah, I've only known her for a little while, but I'm starting to realize that. You'll get used to it.
Lately, you started treating me as bad as Tomo-kun. Is this really how you should be treating someone you only known 2 months?
Considering how annoying you are, do you really expect me to treat you any differently? I mean, yeah, I've only known her for about 2 months, so I've gotten pretty close to them in that time. I'm Funikawa Mamoru. 2 months ago, I had to switch high schools because of my parents' work. All was almost over, and I transferred in the middle of the season. Because of that, I was a little bit of an oddity among the other students. I was really nervous at first, but luckily these two came along and we became friends.
That's mean, Tomo-kun. Say nothing. Oh, say something. Sorry.
Well, seems you two are getting closer. Well, yeah, that's thanks to you.
Hey! Don't ignore me!
I can say for sure Tomo is the real reason I'm comfortable here. He doesn't take care of his appearance, and he's not the warmest person you'll ever meet. He's pretty smart and ultimately a good guy. I learned how dependable he is pretty quickly.
Hey, listen. If you show up, get his shit done, the fucking matter what he look like. Untuck your shirt, nigga.
He said, who cared what he looked like? Look, he there. He got the uniform on.
Listen. The only requirements is I have this bitch on. Y'all motherfuckers talking about this. Have your tie tight, tuck your shirt in, fucking button your jacket. Calm the fuck down. You need to calm all that shit down right now.
They let him get away with just the one pierced ear. They wouldn't let him do two. He had two originally.
Motherfucker was trying to dye half of his hair red.
He had to compromise. Come to school with red ass hair.
But only half of it. The rest was gonna be the natural black. He saw hype beasts on TikTok do it. He thought it was funny.
Funny.
Okay, ignoring me is now forbidden. You hear me? Who the fuck is talking right now? Oh shit! Short bitch, I ain't even see you.
I might be ignoring her, but I guess I owe it Kemi as well. The fact that she's annoyingly loud is her only real flaw. I don't know anyone more inspiring than her. Lately, Kemi's been trying to get me to hang out with her and Tomo all the time. The two seem to balance each other out though, but not a perfect balance by any means. From what I hear, they've been friends since they were little kids, so Tomo once told me. She basically been following me around this whole time. The bell rings. It's already time for homeroom. But what's first period today? Math. Our homework is due. You did do it, right? Well, yeah, yesterday I finished it with time to spare for a change. I was actually able to get to bed early because of that.
I said ignoring me was forbidden. Hey!
Just not talking to her. Just not talking to her. Morning lesson ends and then lunchtime begins.
I'm not gonna lie, like, I know what Japan be on, and the way that this game is drawn, like, that's the thing, it's like Doki Doki Literature Club, you wouldn't expect that to be a horror game the way it's drawn, you would expect that to be a regular dating sim. I'm expecting this to be a horror game because of the way the fucking background art style is.
Yeah, the background art definitely gives it away.
Like, I'm looking at the fucking ceiling lights, I'm like, those are horror movie ceiling lights. Like that's the shit that flicker out and then flicker back on to reveal some bullshit. It's like it go out, go back on, and then the fucking chalkboard just says, "Hey, fuck you, nigga."
Chalkboard says because it's a game.
Chalkboard says no Diddy.
No Diddy. No Diddy.
It's like the lights turn out, you gotta turn the lights back on, and then the chalkboard says no Diddy.
That is fucking scary.
Bro, nah. Speaking of no Diddy, bro, his son put out a fucking song called I think it's, oh my god, I don't even know what the name of the song is. I just know that like everybody's talking about the opening bar, and it's like, I'm gonna fuck you up if you say no Diddy in public. I'm like, nigga, who are you? Who the fuck is Sean Combs' fucking son? Over here talking about you gonna fuck somebody up when you hear him say no Diddy. So you gonna beat up everybody? Everybody's saying it. That's the new no homo.
Attack on my dad is an attack on me.
Shit, I've been saying no Diddy when I tell Sonny I love him lately. Instead of no homo.
I hope that dies.
What, no Diddy?
Yes. Stop saying that. Say it. Because that implies way more than just being homosexual.
It really does. It really fucking does.
You gotta stop using that. Or at least I use it for a 1-to-1 substitution.
That is really true. That is really fucking true. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, that is really true. And that does, like, that leads back into like how fucking LGBTQ people get branded as pedophiles and fucking predators anyway, even without even fucking talking to kids. Like, that's why a lot of them are anti-kid in their like personal life, business life, all that shit, is because like the farther away they're from a kid means you can't fucking, if they're never around a kid, you can't say they're touching them.
No, but even that's not good enough to be like they're secretly grooming them online.
Oh, that's how you get fucking Pizzagate and shit like that. They're like, these people, they go to this random ass location in the middle of the night to fornicate with children.
Hey, isn't it lunchtime?
Lunchtime, time to eat.
They're just having this, like fucking two people in the back of the classroom during lunch just having this conversation, and it pans back to the characters. Move from our classroom to the one farther down the hall. We're the only ones in here. Akemi's thundering voice echoes in the empty classroom. The three of us have been coming to this empty classroom for lunch since I transferred to the school.
Oh, on the menu today is Salisbury steak. Awesome.
What are you, a kid? Come on, can't you at least lower your volume during lunch? Tomo, help me out here. After a moment, Tomo replies, what do you want me to do? Then he sighs and snatches Akemi's chopsticks from her. Then as Akemi opens her mouth to protest, Tomo stuffs a piece of Salisbury steak into her mouth. She seems to have forgotten anything she wanted to say when the food entered her mouth. She quietly chews it. The mood improves a moment later as her expression dissolves into bliss as she chews. She really is an airhead. I'm not her keeper, you know. She could have fooled me. Who else could hold back from that freight train of a girl? Think I can hold back a freight train? Okay, maybe not.
Exactly. I don't even weigh that much.
Freight train.
So someone look over. Oh no, you is looking kind of big.
No.
I'm so happy that like you're the only person I've ever heard say that shit.
What, looking kind of big?
I thought that shit was gonna start like popping up more places, like fucking like Riz or any of the other random odd buzzwords that I've fucking heard you say. And it's just like nobody has said that shit about anybody, except for like the general like poking fun of another man, be like, hey, looking a little round type shit. But that's like normal. That's like fucking, that's been around for ages. But like looking at your woman that you're with, or a woman that you're friends with or in the friend group with, and just being like, hey, you looking a little big.
You have to have a certain level of comedic genius to say that and people not be mad at you.
And even then, they might still be a little butthurt.
I still do that because me and Bill at work call each other fat. Every time we see each other, we're like, sub fat. It's like, sub fat. So it's just part of.
That's dudes though. Dudes can call each other fat nigga and still be friends. Like that's the whole thing. But if you call your girl if you call your homegirl fat bitch, she's gonna not talk to you anymore.
And any fat bitch would tear up watching a fucking Scott Steiner promo then.
No, what was that shit you said? The
yeah, Jericho accused Prince Iakea of being too fat to be a cruiserweight. So he's gonna bring a scale. The pineapple surprise. I see how you eating catering. So here's what I'm gonna do, Tubby. I'm gonna bring a scale out to that ring, and we're gonna prove to everyone that you're a liar, a cheater, and a fake. Said, your big ass gonna get on this scale. Prove you a cruiserweight. Prove you're not above the limit.
Shit, dog. And I just fucking weighed myself at the doctor's office this morning, bro. I think I'm maybe losing weight unhealthily. Like I think I got to start getting on a better diet or like a regular eating schedule again or some shit like that. Cause I'm like 258, and that's like not like other motherfuckers is like 258. You heavy as shit. But like if you saw my body frame, you'd be like, oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah. You're gonna end up turning in one of those like sickly looking cattle.
I'm gonna end up looking like Mr. Bristow back at Buena.
Oh my god, that nigga body was
motherfucker look like Skeletor.
He look like a melted candle.
Shit.
Akemi cries, spewing food everywhere. They realize what she did. She hastily closes her mouth and swallows.
I'm the #1 most cheerfulest girl in town. Tsunemi Akima-chan.
Akemi, they're not gonna make an anime about you, dog. Relax.
Like, bruh, what is this? What is this behavior? I bet you anything, if this was America, she'd be that bitch that dresses like she gonna get scouted by Disney at her middle of nowhere fucking school in Montana or some shit. Like, I have to dress
in a fucking
super
flyover state.
extravagantly. I gotta put a fucking green jumpsuit and a tutu on to go to fucking regular ass school because you never know if a Disney scout is gonna show up.
You know, I've been working on my TV smile. I mean, ain't no goddamn TVs around here. No channel stations trying to talk to you.
Like, if that was ever my kid, I'm never gonna stifle creativity because that's just like bad. Like you can't just look at your kid and be like, oh, you're being creative. Fuck that. No, you gotta dress like a normal person. Now, if it gets to the point where they about to be 20 and still dressing like that, I might have some things to say. But like, they just in school and shit like that, I'm never gonna fucking tell my kid, hey yo, go change. Like, unless they about to leave the house looking like an absolute hoochie and get me in trouble, that's the only fucking type of shit. If they fucking show up to school and I gotta get a call about, yeah, she's dressing in like a provocative manner or some shit like that, then I have to fucking say some shit.
And with that, she goes back to eating her lunch. I guess she can't stay quiet for long, no matter what she's doing. The most cheerful girl in town? I don't think you have any competition for that title.
all the other girls depressed. All the other girls are just Aubrey Amore.
Bro, I don't think I've seen any other girls smile except you. I don't think they even know how to do that. Bro, I haven't even seen my mom smile.
Like, I'm telling you, every other girl, woman, whatever in this game is just Aubrey Amore.
Nothing to smile about in my life.
Matter of fact, the fuck you smiling for? Give me your lunch money, little nigga.
Everyone's just mad at Aubrey because her redemption arc happened off screen. No kidding. She's one of our school celebrities because of that. Tomo starts on his own lunch. Seriously? One of? You mean there's more? Yeah, our high school has a lot of unusual students. There's a lot of rumors floating around concerning our school, it seems. Wow, what kind of other celebrities are there? You don't know about any of them? Well, first there's... Tomo takes a quick glance at Akeme, but she seems lost in her own food-induced paradise. She's not even listening to us anymore. Well, there's a lot of them. If you really want to know, I'll tell you about it later. He doesn't want to talk about it in front of Akeme? I guess it's a touchy subject, but I'll make a point out to talk about it later. You eat way too fast. Crap, I barely touched my own food while we were chatting. I should have started my lunch while she had her mouth closed. I'm not gonna get another chance now.
I'm sorry, hold on, cat in my lap. I got a fucking... Nigga, what do you want? Okay, fine, you can just stay there, I guess. Whatever. Hey, what are you two talking about?
I was recounting the epic saga of how you won your fame. You seemed to be really interested in it, so I wanted to hear it from the source. Wait, what?
Really? Sure thing, Makun. Do you want to hear about when I saved the town, or the first time for the first time with my fantastic powers? I hadn't met Tomo-kun yet, and
No, I really don't want to hear about that. Come on, Tomo. A minute ago, you told me to take care of her. Now I'm telling you to do it. I haven't even touched my food yet. You be your friend for a bit. Without a second glance, he starts eating in silence.
Why were you not all eating while talking? Isn't that not how lunch works?
I mean, I can't do it.
Like, not with your mouth full, obviously, but like in between bites, be like, oh, input on the conversation. Makun, are you listening? So So anyway, my mom had gone out shopping and
No, you're the one who needs to listen. Man, how did I get roped into this? For the rest of the time, I got stuck listening to her story while I finished lunch, and I gave her an occasional nod and School seems to end.
this nigga is literally climbing me right now, nigga. Oh my god.
It must be all your personality and charisma.
Like this is why I try to just stay low energy, because when I'm high energy, this motherfucker's like, playtime.
Well, I need it for the video.
Yeah, I know. Man, huh? Makun, where's Tomo-kun?
Kame calls out to me. He's starting to pack up my stuff. She rushed out of the classroom as class ended, and it seems she hasn't come back just as quickly. He said something about take care of back at his place and left a little early. Why? What's up?
Oh, really? Well, you can take this to the third-year classrooms for me. Oh, sorry. Well, can you? Sorry, I said, well, you can. My bad. Well, can you take this to the third-year classrooms for me? I promised to return this before the end of the day, but I've got a club meeting. I gotta go. So...
She hands me a small paper bag. It feels like it's got a book or something inside of it. I sigh. Fine, I'll do it.
Thanks a bunch. Give it to a student in class 3-2 named Yae Katashi. I'm counting on you.
No sooner as she says that, she disappears once again. She can't sit still, can she? Suppose I better get going too. No telling how long this Yae person is going to be there for. I finish packing up and head to the classrooms for the third floor.
The classrooms for the third floor just turn into fucking Halloween Town.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Open the door, fucking Yae, whatever the fuck her name is, probably gonna be like, oh, hello, fucking 7-foot Sadako bitch.
Yeah. So if I turn this corner and there's fucking singing pumpkins on the floor.
This is Halloween. This is...
and ghosts appearing at shadows on the fucking walls and ceilings.
Got Chibi Freddy Krueger in the corner going, yeah.
Fucking slicing at your ankles and shit. Come here, bitch.
Throws the TV at you. Welcome to prime time, bitch. All right.
I arrive at the third-year student classroom with the Keme's package and look for the student I'm supposed to deliver it to. Some of the other students tells me she stepped out for a bit. So she'll be back soon and I can just wait for her. But 10 minutes pass and she's still nowhere to be found. Maybe I should have one of those people give it to her and just go home. School's over, most of the students are at their club activities for a while now. While I'm at it, but while I'm waiting here in the third classroom, the other students file out of the school grounds slowly, becoming devoid of life. The noise of daytime and activities has all but disappeared. I feel like I'm in detention. I just want to go home already. Giving up at least...
It's like, damn, I made a promise. Now I'm stuck at school.
By yourself.
Not a homie in sight.
Giving up, I leave the classroom and just turn to the stairwell. My classroom on the second floor, so I don't spend any time up here. The layouts of the two floors are pretty much identical, if you ignore all the screaming heads. But somehow this feels like I'm in some alternate dimension. Just about to descend the stairs, I start to... Am I the only one that sees the screaming heads?
I was trying to laugh quiet, and that made me laugh louder.
Just about to descend the stairs, I start to hear what I think are sobs coming from nearby. Huh? I forget I was all alone and relaxed because of that, but the sudden sobbing catches me off guard and I freeze. I hold my breath, strain my ears. It's not my imagination, someone nearby is crying softly. Hearing someone crying in an empty school building sounds like the beginning of some kind of horror story. What am I saying? This isn't a horror story. School might be over, but the sun hasn't gone down yet. Finding someone else in the building isn't that strange. Well, I say that, but the situation isn't exactly the most normal either. Sobbing continues. It's not like it's coming from the next floor up. It's quiet, but it reverberates up the narrow stairwell walls. It's definitely coming from the floor above me. But I didn't realize it until now. The building only has 3 floors. The only thing above me is the roof, right? School's over. The door of the roof should be locked by now, but I can still hear the crying, so there's no way it should be coming from up there. The door is locked. That means the way up, it must be a dead end. I can't just walk there and check and claim that I happened to walk by, right? Before I think about it, my curiosity is me turning ahead to back up the stairs. Climb step by step up the stairs as quietly as I can, though I can't help but make little noises. I get closer to the source of the sobbing, I begin to hear it more clearly. Just one voice, and judging by the sound of it, it's a girl's. Feels like I'm climbing up 10 stories, but it only takes a few seconds and suddenly I'm almost on the landing. I take the last step towards the source of the crying. In front of me is a girl wearing our school's uniform. She's lying against the door of the roof sobbing. The girl hears me walk up towards her and starts shivering as she turns her head towards me. Nothing up to this point has been too out of the ordinary, at least that's till I saw her face.
Ah!
Cyclops?
Hell no, I'm running.
Cyclops!
I'm running. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm out.
Cyclops.
I'm fucking out.
No, Trey, you say she's not cute in an absolutely terrifying way?
Nigga, is her little scarf thing tattered?
It is. She's got a bandage around her head.
Nigga, she got bandages everywhere. She got a bandage on her index finger for some reason, and then one kind of like wrapping the palm of her hand. So not is she's accident prone because she has poor depth perception because she only has one eye. I already put that shit together. I bet that's what it is.
Just be cutting her hands on shit, just running into stuff.
Like, I'm already putting it together. I bet that's what it is. But even then, what the fuck? I'm out, dog. Like, if this was IRL and somebody told me, hey, go talk to that bitch over there. She said you're cute. And then I get there and
she said she's cute.
She says she thinks you cute. She says she thinks you cute. And then I show up and it's this. I know she's gonna feel the worst in the world, but at that same time, dog, I'm too comfortable in my self peace right now to fucking allow myself to just be a people pleaser on that level. I'm out, dog. I gotta dip. I'm sorry.
I'm screaming like Jerry the King Lawler. Ah! I turned that fucking corner.
I'm not screaming. I ain't no baby back bitch or nothing like that. But I am getting the fuck out of there because that's obviously a monster, right? That's obviously.
I'm at least getting.
That's a creature.
I'm at least getting startled. That's at least jump scare worthy. That's at least something that makes you like catch your breath. Catch your breath.
Yeah, a gas maybe, but I'm not gonna be like I'm not going. I'm not gonna go fucking full on Shaggy from Scooby Doo. Go swords loud enough for everyone to fucking hear me. And then keep on yelling throughout the house like he's getting it.
Well, Trey, as much as you love her appearance, you're gonna be voicing her, so you better suck it up.
No. Like as a design, I'm not gonna lie. This is probably the cutest Cyclops girl I've seen in a fat minute.
Yeah.
Like
I don't think how they could have made it better. This is like probably as good as but as good as it gets is having just one giant eye in the middle of your face.
There's a few Cyclops anime girls out there. None of them look as cute as this. Like at least in this image, they might fuck it up later.
Yeah, they might have
like the way
they might have a different model may not look as good.
But like the way they're closed up, the way that they drew the eye, especially the way they got the teardrops forming in the fucking corners and shit like that. She's so fucking cute. She's mad kawaii. It's just the fact that it's only one eye. Also, now that I'm looking at it, it kind of looks like they drew it like it's supposed to be one of the side eyes instead of being like a big main central eye.
Yeah, they definitely use one of just the eye assets and either use it as a reference or just increase the size.
Yeah, definitely.
The girl stares at me with her single eye, her face sopping wet from crying, and I don't mean that she was missing an eye. She literally only had one giant eye in the middle of her face. What a freak! Suddenly she registers I'm standing in front of her and she jumps, drawing her limbs into her body. Bit of light reflex of the unwiped tears in her wide open eye. I can tell by the way she's looking at me that she's terrified. She's not the only one though. I'm fucking scared too. Without realizing what I'm looking at, I stare at her unmoving and she does the same. She's wearing our school's uniform, but is she really a student here? No matter how many times I blink, the second eye suddenly grow on her face, and I finally realize what I'm seeing is a reality. Faced with the girl that looks like she belongs in some kind of fairy tale, I begin to panic. Strangely, though, I'm able to keep my fright from showing. The situation is unreal. I guess my brain just refuses to fully acknowledge it yet. I heard crying and came to see what's going on. Are you alright? The longer the silence drags, the harder it becomes to break it. I try to come up with something, anything to say to force myself out of this stupor. My mind suddenly becomes blank. At this point, anything is better than silence.
Um,
Seems her mind is just blank as mine. I work my mouth soundlessly a few times, finally spewing out the first thing that comes to my mind. Do you need something to wipe your face? The uniform is black, so I can tell if it's wet from her crying into it. She doesn't have a handkerchief or anything. I reach my own handkerchief from my pocket and offer it to her. Poster girl sitting top.
Her whole fucking fit is fucked up.
It is. Hold up.
like when we were first on that close up, I just saw the little neckerchief shit. But bitch, what happened to you today? Yeah, that depth perception check has to be true. She fell all the way down the stairs.
Sorry, some kids dared me to climb a fence. It was really tall. It was all good on the way up, but it wasn't so good on the way down. Once again, she starts shivering in fear. She's looking at me like I'm some kind of monster. Am I really that scary? Isn't she the monster here?
Thank you.
I hold the handkerchief out stiffly for several seconds, and cautiously, oh so cautiously, she takes the handkerchief and wipes down her face. This was the first word she's spoken so far, her voice trembling so quiet that I almost don't even hear her. I only transferred to the school about 2 months ago. I don't think I've seen you around. This is definitely the first time we met, of course. I'm sure that if I'd seen her before, her face would be burned into my memory. No way I could forget what I'm seeing right now.
I like where this is going instead of what I thought, because what I thought when the game first started, because I got the horror game vibes, and then just like with all the bandage motif going on, I was like, this game is going to be like Misery. This game is going to be like that movie Misery, where like the super upbeat girl just kidnaps me and like keeps my legs broken or some shit. But I like this much more.
Super upbeat bro kidnaps me and keeps my legs broken.
Have you never seen Misery?
No, what the fuck is Misery?
It's a Stephen King novel that got turned into a book.
No.
It's about this author, and he like gets into a car crash, and like one of his biggest fans apparently saves him from his car crash, but his legs are mysteriously broken after the car crash. And then to keep him there and write the book the way she wants it written, she continuously breaks his legs and keeps him on like weird house rules shit. Like it's super fucked. It's super fucked. But it's actually like a really good movie though.
I now know what you're talking about only because there's a Family Guy episode.
There is a Family Guy episode. There's a Family Guy episode that references it. They did a whole Stephen King movie episode where they did like they did Stand By Me, they did Misery. I wanted them to do it, but I don't. They did Shawshank Redemption instead, which is still a good movie. But yeah.
Yeah, as you described it, I was like, wow, Family Guy is so cool.
Should I ask her?
Give me a handkerchief back? It's obvious from the way she's looking at me that she's still so confused and afraid. We're not gonna get anywhere at this rate. You must be in different classes since I haven't seen you around. What grade are you in? I'm in class 2-2.
Class 1-2.
She actually gave me a proper response this time. She really is a student here, I guess, not a monster or something. It suddenly hits me that I've been sharing the same school, out the same world with this person this whole time. Oh, 1 year lower then.
Yeah.
Conversation grinds to a halt once again. Can't think of anything else to say. Actually, that's not true. I have a mountain of things I want to ask her. All of it has to do with her appearance, and I'm hesitant to even bring that up. Time passes, I hurriedly try to think of something to fill the silence. What can I say? My mind is totally blank. Every heartbeat seems louder than the last, but I panic and the thoughts subsided inside my mind again.
I'm sorry, but the title's like a massive pun to me now. I'm sorry.
You're looking at it right now and thinking about it.
Fuck.
Right. Can I dip?
Uh,
Girl looks like she wants to say more. Without another word, I turn and flee down the stairs. Nope, 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 nope. I head to the shoe rack to change my shoes and start rushing home. Whew, got the fuck out of there. I walked for a few more seconds after clearing the campus gates, and I paused for a moment to take a deep breath. Jeez. Seems that girl didn't follow or even call after me. Probably still sitting at the top of the steps in that desolate stairway. Cool wind is blowing as I walk home, and I gradually remain my composure. My heart's still racing, though. I think I'm gonna feel uneasy about what had just happened for a long time. Really surprised. Maybe I still don't fully understand what I'll have to think about it some more. Was it fear? Was I just afraid of her? Man, there's something more about that girl. Even if she's... Honestly, I can't shake the thought that she might be some kind of monster. But she must be a human high school girl, right? I was definitely scared of my wits at first, but I think she didn't want to. I think if she wanted to hurt me, she probably would have done it. In fact, she's beyond harmless. She's timid as a mouse. Even if that's the case, why do I still feel so uneasy? Is my mind just unable to accept that she only has one eye? No, that's not it. It's not like I was avoiding just staring at her or anything. Actually, I don't think I could have looked away even if I wanted to. It's not worth dwelling on. The fact that I'm not disgusted by her after all seems to be just a pure surprise, right? I think it's a reasonable conclusion. At any rate, safe to say that anyone who saw her face would not forget it anytime soon. As I'm thinking,
yeah, it's like some. Oh, sorry. I was gonna say it's like somebody with burn scars.
That's right. That shit do be leaving you like reddish purple forever.
And like you just look like you need to get ironed for the rest of your life. Like you're just a little wrinkly.
Got a little pruned up. He's like, yeah, you know what you should do, burn victim? You should get a hot iron and put it on your skin. I think that might fix the problem. They said they need to be ironed out a bit.
that's the way that their skin appears.
Why I gotta? No, wait. I mean, like on like the lowest heat setting.
I mean, like, or maybe we could get you a little damp and toss you in the dryer, see if that.
Yeah, we should fold your body up, put you in a dryer for an hour and a half.
Fuck, dude.
I'm sure it's definitely not too hot in there or anything.
Now I'm thinking about that fucking that minute? Is it the minute hour or whatever that video? Fucking guy's like, I'm gonna get in here and grill myself, and when I'm done, you're gonna empty the grease tray. And I'm like, yo, the internet's getting too much. So Makun, as you're thinking things over,
would you rather do that? Would you rather like walk on like fucking boiling stones or like super hot coals?
Grill myself like in an actual grill that can fit me,
yeah,
or walk over boiling stones? I think I'd do the boiling stones because there's still a chance that like, yeah, my foot meat is fucked. Like the bottom of my feet are forever fucked, never gonna be the same. I'm probably gonna need a wheelchair, but I'd still be alive because I'm pretty sure, especially. I don't think you can open a grill from the inside.
All right, so before we put you in the grill, we put you in the Springtrap outfit, so you can survive the fire.
I mean,
obviously,
at least then I'll always come back.
Yeah, then you'll come back.
At least then I'll always come back.
As I'm thinking it over, I finally arrive at the familiar entryway to my house. I was so absorbed in my thoughts, I guess I was on autopilot all the way home.
Speaking of that line, did they just have Matthew Lillard say it because it's the funny line? Because, like, the fuck you mean always come back? You ain't been nowhere.
Yeah, I have. I'm back at Freddy's. 5 Nights at Freddy's 3.
Just had him say the line because funny line.
He should have said, "Hey Shinji, have you heard of Springtrap?" Mike would be like, "What the fuck you talking? What?" He said... It could have been worse. He could have said like fucking "It's me." He could have said Golden Freddy.
Oh yeah, exactly.
He could have said
Exactly.
Golden
Like, there's
Freddy's
so many
line.
things.
It's me.
Like the movie, like I fuck with the movie, but like as a standalone film, it's got its bits and pieces here and there, and I'm pretty sure it's because that they're trying to like shoehorn in their like fan servicey bits for like the crowd that came for the FNAF movie.
This stuff is made for FNAF fans. There's so much fan service in this.
It's like as a standalone film, I can't give it the like full on 10 out of 10 approval of quality just because of like how much shit is like you have to be a FNAF fan to get this.
So this ain't about y'all. This ain't about not non-FNAF fans.
General watching audience, somebody that's like you heard the name Five Nights at Freddy's before and you saw that there's a movie and you're like, yeah, I'll give that a watch. That's not for you. It's not for you at all.
I think Emily fucking watched it and she messaged me after. She just said sheesh, and I just laughed. I'm like, yeah. I'm like,
that's all she has to say.
It's all you have to say.
Just yeesh.
Oh my bro, this for the niggas. This for all the dogs.
This for all the dogs. It's like if they actually came out with a DMX posthumous album. Like that's definitely for Gen X niggas, bro. That's not for anybody else.
Nope. I have the Blu-ray for the movie. Now I think about it.
Dope. That's real dope.
It's dope.
That's dope. That's dope as fuck. I ain't got the Blu-ray.
I got the Blu-ray. I got the Blu-ray with the extra Corey Kenshin scenes.
Man, I got way lamer Blu-rays. I got a Blu-ray of fucking Truman Show. Actually, never mind. I'm not gonna call that the lame Blu-ray. I'm gonna call the Necopar Blu-ray the lame Blu-ray. Like, I know. I love that you got it for me. I'm always gonna cherish it because you're the homie. But this is the lamer out of the Blu-rays that I own. I was gonna say Truman Show because it's an old movie, but actually it's still a really deep movie, so I still fuck with it.
Well, you returned the favor. You got me the Nyan Neko Sugar Girls DVD, or even.
That's true. That is true.
And it's I'm glad
it actually showed up.
And it's still the biggest eyesore on my fucking shelf because of the way the fucking art is.
I'm glad it actually showed up and that I didn't buy from a scam site.
Come on, man. You think I'd give you a scam site?
No, but also, like, I'm pretty sure that the amount of people purchasing Nyan Neko Sugar Girls DVDs and the amount of people that are proud of buying Nyan Neko Sugar Girls DVDs, like, is very low. So the amount of people that would report that website for fraud is probably not high. So you knowing it's a scam or not probably is in the realm of, like, limbo. You know what I'm saying?
No, I was able to comb through it pretty well.
Okay. Like, yeah, I know SGG does his research, but I'm just saying, like, not everybody can catch everything every time. Shit falls through the sieve.
I'm like, is this have an actual connection to like the fucking soap opera like YouTube channel or whatever? And sure enough, it did. I was like, okay, nice.
Okay, good.
They're literally one of the founders of this website, and I'm like,
oh, okay, that's great.
Oh,
I'm sitting here like I'm paying fucking British money to get you a fucking DVD. I'm like, this already feels weird, but then again, I've like back in the day I saw motherfuckers buy vape with the fucking yen signs on the fucking website, and then they still got their vape the next week. So like, it's okay. Speaking of, teenagers in the 2010s should not have had enough money to buy vape. Y'all were bankrupting your parents and you didn't even know it. Y'all were fucking spending all your parents' money on nice ass shoes and all this other shit. And they just weren't saying shit because they were like, we came from that generation of a lot of motherfuckers just not telling their kids nothing. And that's why you got so many motherfuckers riding around trying to be like Yeet. But anyway, let me get off my soapbox. Let's keep going.
What do you mean by trying to be? They're trying to get a bell. Saying they need a bell.
They need a bell. But oh yeah, no, that cake, bro. Like when I saw that shit, I'm like, bro, I gotta send this shit to SGG because he's not gonna like the fact that you're the one that made it.
Didn't even say anything. Even
I
say
know you.
anything.
I know you didn't say anything, but the fact that you were joking around was like, yeah, this this
Matter of
nigga.
fact, I even said thank you and W. That's as nice as you get out of
Thank
me.
you, and W. Thank you, Belle Delphine. When I said that shit, she said you. Never compare me to her again.
You didn't give me a last name. Could have been Bell anybody. Could have been Bell.
Belle Ashley, the goth girl that I was talking to last year.
Yeah, I still know what you're talking about. I remember.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, I'm home. What's my mother? I'm your mother and you're home from school. Oh, welcome home. You're a little late, aren't you? What were you doing? Cammy wrote me into being her errand boy. She wants me to deliver something for her. Here that night, I let a deep sigh, knowing, lying on my futon, unable to sleep. For some reason, I couldn't tell my mom about the one-eyed girl. It was like a traumatic event on anything, but I almost feel, at any rate, I can't stop thinking about her face. I know that if I don't fall asleep soon, I'm gonna have to rush to school tomorrow. Try to forget about everything that happened today, but I just can't keep my eyes closed. She looked like she wanted to say something back there, but I panicked and just ran away. I kind of regret not saying now. I rolled over on the futon several times, and eventually I came to a decision. I'm gonna find that girl again. I feel like I should at least learn her name.
Motherfuckers that weren't late on a regular basis back in the school days really showed up like they was late to work or some shit like that. Like they was sweating and shit. It's like, I'm here. Then it's like the motherfuckers that were like consistently tardy. Those are the motherfuckers that's like they just waltz in. Oh, Act 2, have an eye for.
That little animation for us there too. The next day, I try to clear my head as I'm walking to school, but I can't stop thinking about that girl. I should leave the class during break to go look for her. It'd be difficult to try to leave without a good excuse though. Maybe when school's over, I'll go where I met her yesterday and just happen to walk by. No guarantee she's gonna be in the same place today though. Besides, I didn't actually handle the situation gracefully, leaving her like that. I was trying to run away. Definitely not the best first impression to make.
Is this one-eyed girl the girl that we were supposed to give the thing to?
Probably.
Because we never gave that to anybody. We just stood in a fucking classroom and then got scared by a one-eyed person. So we probably still have that shit too, honestly.
I'll have to think of some excuse for going. Why'd I even go to investigate her crying in the first place? I'm not even sure I know myself. That girl, I don't even know her name, so what should I call her? Wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Before I even think of what to call her, I need to actually find her first. I'll ask her name, introduce myself, and that'll probably be good enough. She'll probably think I'm some kind of freak though, but I guess that's fine. If I just talk to her, it'll lighten some of the
She'll
tension
think
between
you're
us.
the freak for introducing yourself like a human being? That's the weirdest thing that like not only has like the gaming industry in Hollywood sold this to teenage boys, but like just fucking all the man influencers. You are not a weirdo for talking to somebody. If you think that you and another person are gonna be good friends or have something in common, talk to them. Be a friend. Don't only talk to women that you want to fuck. It's so amazing what happens when your fucking friend group is diverse. You don't need to fucking feel like everyone's gonna look at you like you're a fucking leper just because you talk to a girl that you're not trying to stick your ding ding in.
It's like IRL or just like on the internet.
This is everywhere, bro. It's like I don't understand, like all the way down to fucking like actual fucking like children taking in these messages and shit like that, and then growing up with these weird ass fucking misconceptions about like what it is to just be a human being.
What it is to interact. When did this come out? When did this...
This shit probably came out like this year, and like it's just from a country that's not full of fucking fucking alpha male social media influencers.
I look up to find that I've arrived at school. Looks like I was on autopilot once again. Get inside, change my shoes, and head up to the second floor where my classroom is. I walk up the stairs, I see something strange move out of the corner of my eye. Huh? Peeking around the corner of the connecting hallway, is the head of a brown-haired girl. It's the girl I've been seeing in my mind all morning. Seems to be the only one who noticed her head popping around the corner. She must think this pose keeps her totally hitting, as if she's in some kind of manga or something. She really stands out, at least to me. She's moving her eye frantically, and sure enough, she picks me out from within the sparse crowd.
Yeah, that depth perception got to be fucked. Ain't no way she thinks she's actually hiding.
I'm so surprised. I like to think of her putting a comically large contact in every morning.
Like Mike Wazowski, just that big fucking. You need the whole hand to hold it.
So surprised to see her. All I can think of, why is the first year student on the second year floor? Before she hurries to me.
Here.
She hands me a familiar handkerchief. That's right, I totally forgot I lent it to her yesterday. I took the handkerchief, which she folded neatly in a perfect square. I think she even washed it.
Yesterday, I mean, thank you.
As soon as she says that, her tiny voice, she runs down the stairs and vanishes around the corner.
Hold on, wait.
Hey.
Oh, that's you.
Hey.
My bad. I was too. I'm too used to it. My bad.
Hold on there, sucker. Can't stop myself from calling out, but the morning bell rings, drowning out my voice. Oh well, I head to my own classroom.
Fucking Blazing Saddles bit. The sheriff is a bing.
The yeet bell rings. I stash my book into the desk and bolt out of the classroom. I didn't even think that girl for washing my handkerchief. I go look for her, and what I went to say earlier, I have a good excuse to talk to her now. I can't let the chance slip away. I arrive at the end of the hallway, but instead of going down to the first classrooms, I head up the stairs. I don't know for sure, but there's a good chance she's going up where I met her yesterday. But even if she's not, I can just look elsewhere. Get to the third floor and keep going all the way up to the stairs that lead to the roof. Hey! Just like yesterday, she's sitting in the same step at the top of the stairs. I see her shoulders jolt when she hears my voice and she looks up at me. Her mouth is opening and closing rapidly. She clearly wants to say something, but can't find the words. In the same position I was in yesterday, it seems. Hey, thanks for washing my handkerchief. I get a chance to say so earlier.
Yeah.
All that confusion in her soft voice, the fact that she's looking everywhere but my face tells me she's not even sure what to do. I'm obviously making her comfortable, but I'm not going to run away like I did yesterday. So, let's eat your lunch, huh? Mind if I join you? Say this as gently as possible as I notice the lunchbox she got perched on her knees. It's a good place to put it, I guess. Yeah, if you're going somewhere during lunchtime, you're probably bringing your lunch as well. Or talking. I take out my own lunch. When I think about it, I don't know if she has any other friends to eat lunch with.
Huh? Oh, no.
Her answer comes out too quickly, and nor she really means it. Her eyes start darting wildly around the corridor in an effort to avoid making eye contact. She begins to look even more nervous. Well, thanks then. I'll just sit down on these steps. She didn't tell me to go away at least, so I take a seat next to her and unpack my lunch. It seems to startle her. She leans away from me as if she's trying to escape. I sat next to her, but it's not like I'm that close to her. I'm a little offended, actually. Unpacking my lunch, I look over her as casually as I can manage. Up until now, it's fixated on her eye, but the rest of her appearance is pretty striking as well. Her head is covered in bandages, her hair is messy and unkempt, her uniform looks like it's been ripped apart and it's only barely stitched back together. I catch a glimpse of the skin on her shoulder and her stomach, and it looks far from normal. I know she has bruises or maybe birthmarks, I'm not sure, all over her legs and her neck, and anywhere else I can see. Her skin
Fucking ritual scars.
Her skin is dainty limbs. Look white as a ghost, and she doesn't have a health. It just looks like she has a healthy by any standard. Is that? Suddenly our eyes meet. I guess I was staring way too obviously. We quickly break eye contact, but she keeps shooting me sidelong glances like she's worried I'll attack her or something. I'm clutching my chopstick, but my lunch remains untouched. Long silence is getting uncomfortable. I try to strike up some kind of conversation. Come to think of it, I haven't even introduced myself. I'm Funaka Mamamura. What's your name?
It's Ushi Sachi. Oh, so
So
not
it's
even.
So it's not yet.
Not. So is Ye another person that we gotta
Yay.
still deliver this fucking letter to? We didn't deliver shit.
Ye's gimmick is she has 3 eyes.
Ye's gimmick is she's not gonna come back up and it's gonna be a drop plot point.
She has no eyes. Sachi, huh? Nice to finally meet you.
Nice to meet you.
It looks like she's not too talkative, though. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I have to keep the conversation going somehow. Do you always eat lunch up here? Does anyone else ever come kick with you, like friends or anything?
I always eat here. Oh, sorry. I thought she was talking broken English. My bad. Yes, I always eat here. No one else comes with me.
I mean, you can give that. You can make that her gimmick. You voice her.
Nah,
English.
Nah, because I don't want to commit to that. Cause she's already got so much shit going on with her fucking shit. I don't want to make her stupid too.
She's gonna be like, this is rice. This. Maybe that's too forward, but the fact that no one comes up with her isn't too surprising. She's probably always alone. She shifts her attention onto me, watching cautiously. Is she afraid of touching me? I see. What do you do to your lunch break then?
Read, finish homework, snort coke, a few other things.
Join the crowd, sister. Oh, really? What kind of coke do you snort? Where do you buy from? do you buy from John on class 2?
He been selling out of the girls' room lately. Ain't nobody snitching though.
I haven't really read any novels lately.
Sorry.
Like, yeah, I haven't read a novel. It's called Tragedy of Hopelessness, number 4. Hooray! Now she cries out abruptly, her voice rising like she's about to lose her mind.
My lunch. I mean, I'm done. So, excuse me.
As soon as she says that, she scoops up her almost untouched lunchbox and runs down the stairs.
Yeah, she about to eat a nigga.
She about to what?
She about to eat a motherfucker, bro. She about to like devour somebody's neck meat, brain meat, something. She about to fuck like. She didn't eat her food. She's obviously some type of monster. The game's graphics obviously give some kind of hint of a horror aesthetic type shit. So we're gonna. Oh, hold on. Hello.
Adult Protective Services, is this? I need somebody to come to 1069. Oh my God. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I need help.
Yes, I can hear you, Mom. You said you need assistance?
Adult Protective Services.
All right, I'll be right there.
Thank you.
I apparently need to go do Adult Protective Services.
What are you in the APA? What the hell does that mean?
It means that Mom and Amber are having a tickle fight and they want me to come up and break it up because Amber's not stopping. So I'll be right back. Oh gosh. Just burped in my face. I think you need to call the hazmat people. That burp was toxic. I'm getting my water. Really? Oh fuck. Okay. I almost sat back down without my water. I was gonna be a thirsty motherfucker. I was gonna be a hiccuping motherfucker.
Were the tickle prosecutors put away?
Bro, I get up there and they're still having the fucking tickle fight, talking about, no, it's her fault. No, it's her fault. No, it's her fault. I don't care whose fault it is. Why are you calling me up here at 7:30 in the evening about some fucking tickle fight?
Am I getting a call from Indiana? I don't fuck with y'all Indians.
Nah, that Amber goes around the corner acting like she went upstairs, and then I come around the corner and she tries to scare me. I don't jump, but then she just burps in my face, and I'm like, that's just disrespectful right there. That shit's just disrespectful.
Might as well fucking spit on your shirt.
Like do something that I can actually be mad about. Like, you just burping in my face. I just feel disrespected. I feel depressed.
For Amber's crime, she will wake up with one eye.
Bro, she's already clumsy as it is. We can't fuck up her depth perception.
Anyway, Trez, you're saying you think Sachi's about to eat another student alive?
Dead. Depends on her like hunt style.
Hunt style?
The style at which this creature hunts. It's not a human, nigga. It's not eating people food.
Is it a fiend?
And it's got one eye.
Is it a fiend?
I do not think it is. I don't think Vendetta made it. My money currently is on just a very ass Chainsaw Man demon, but I don't know.
They're just vibing at the school. I can't really chase after her in my lunchbox, sitting. I'm opening my legs, so she leaves me right behind. I just been running. I just been run out on, and silence falls with a stairwell. I guess trying to force a conversation like that just backfired. Thought she only replied to my question with a few words at a time, but she kept looking over at me with the word "I." Did I really make her that uneasy? Is that hard for her to open up to me?
No, nigga, it's just the fact that even Sachi would choose the bear.
Moving on. The girl seems to have a very troubled life, and I might not be able to ever get close to her. I I can't do sex wars every day, Trey. I can't do gender wars every day of my fucking life. Nobody cares. No, just because I had one unsuccessful experiment doesn't mean I should give up. Before I thought I'd be satisfied, I just spoke to her once, but I have an overwhelming desire to try to get to know her. I have to become friends with her now, no matter what. I can't give up, and I have to keep trying.
Persistence.
Oh, he thirsty. Yeah, well, being enthusiastic about it is one thing, but there's nothing to do right now. All I can do is eat my food.
Well, I think of a way to meet her again. What do you mean? Think of a way to meet? You go to the same school. Just walk around till you see the bitch.
Now I gotta do a way to make it like casual, you know, like really rich.
What is more? That's casual. That's I see you. Hi, how you doing? You all right? Cool. I'm gonna see you later, maybe. If not, never mind. I'm gonna be at home. Whatever.
Well, I think a way to meet her again. I finished off what's left of my lunch, but it's so quiet here now. No matter where you in the school you're at lunchtime, you'd be able to hear students' lively voices, but it barely reaches this lonely place. It's like I'm in another world. Voices of the students talking below are so quiet that the sound of chopsticks clicking against my lunchbox is like a hammer on stone, even with the sound of my shirt rustling as I move. It's like the howling of a wind in comparison. How could she eat like this every day? As I close my empty lunchbox and make up my mind, I've absolutely become friends with her. During my classroom, I catch Tomo and Akeme just as they finishing their lunches.
You go. The two of us ate our lunches together all alone.
Not all alone if there's two people.
Exactly. I was about to make the same joke. I'm like, you stupid bitch. How are you all alone if you was with this nigga?
Akeme, what is 1 + 1?
They said, what does the song say? 1 is the loneliest number. You ain't 1, you got 2.
We the ones. Come to think of it, I never said anything to them as I left. Oh, my fault, G. I finished my lunch too. Where did you run off to? Hey, have you guys seen a first-year girl with a really unusual appearance?
What do you mean by that?
First year.
I don't know why I made her sound so fucking capricious there.
Yeah, you made her sound so coy and capricious.
like she up to something.
A girl with an unusual appearance. I wonder. First year girl, the one with the ocular issue. Yeah, that sounds like her.
What? What are you talking about? Something I don't know about?
Oh, this probably isn't something you'd want to hear. It's not really a happy story.
Rude. You shouldn't keep things from your friends.
Not what I meant, but... Anyway, what do you want to know about her? No reason. I just heard about her and got curious is all. Do you know her? Personally? No, I've seen her around, but I've never talked to her. As for what I've heard about her, I'm not sure if it's true. It might all just be baseless rumors. That's fine. Just tell me what you know. You sure you really want to know? Tomo's like, it's pretty fucked up, man. Tomo looks side to side, like he wants to make sure no one else is listening, even though the three of us are alone in here.
You about to tell an N-word joke?
What? Was it an N-word joke have to do with the girl? Should be saying the N-word?
No, that's just how fair-skinned people be acting before they say something risque. It's like, now you ain't hear this from me, but in my opinion, that's you already too far into the conversation.
Saying you didn't hear this from me, in my opinion, back to back is diabolical. Yeah? Alright. Promptly turns away from me and stares at the floor. Looks as though he's staring into another dimension. Fine, but take what I'm about to say with a grain of salt. A first-year student in class 2, female, named Usi something. I only remember her family name, but she only has the one eye.
Hey, one eye? You mean she lost money in an accident?
She didn't lose one. She only ever had one. Right in the center of her face. One big eye.
What? You mean she was born that way?
I don't know the details.
No, baby, I was born this way. Okay.
I don't know if born or spawned is the right word. I don't know the details. I assume that she was. I've only ever seen her from afar, but I really don't think it's from an injury.
I mean, she is covered in bandages. You don't know.
You get beat up so much you only have one eye.
You got your ass beat so hard the actual eyeball itself swelled up to the fucking face.
It was like when SpongeBob took that table buffer to his face. Ah!
That's an injury worse than SpongeBob's black eye.
Hey man, you don't know how he got that black eye. He got that shit in a fight. And someone was trying to tie someone down to railroad tracks. and he was 350 pounds. And he was super strong.
Bro, I love episodes of cartoons where they're just like, oh, don't lie, kids, because all you gotta keep doing is just lying and lying more. Look at what happened to such and such. They got in this crazy situation because all they did was lie. And
they just have to keep making up more lies to cover those lies.
But it's like the lie that they write is so outrageous. It's like nobody would say this shit. It's like, yes, somebody would probably try to like look cool about a black eye or some kind of injury and like be like, no, I crashed my bike or some shit like that. Nobody's gonna sit here and try to be like, at least not the fucking people that are older than like 14 are gonna fucking sit here and look you in the face and be like, yeah, dog, I fucking, oh yeah, this fucking surgery scar that's obviously like a hernia or some shit. No, I got gored by a rhino on an African safari. Like, shut your ass up, bro.
Wasn't the lies the SpongeBob had to face was the fact that the villain he made up was actually real? Because there was no fucking guy that showed up with the Krusty Krab.
I heard someone say they could kick my...
He's real. He's real.
It's literally that scene from Rango where the fucking rattlesnake motherfucker shows up.
Man, fuck him. He fell off.
Well, you don't like the snake?
Fell off.
Fell off. You don't like the snake that we can't even remember the name of?
Off fell.
But Rango, however, that's a sheriff right there. There's really a person like that in one of our first year classes? I've never seen her or even heard about her. Not once!
Well, we are in different year from her, but regardless, I guess she's trying hard to stay hidden, both from other students and from herself.
I'm gonna be honest with you, my nigga. Like, I was very surprised that we had motherfuckers with certain deformities in high school where I went until I got put in classes with them. And then I was like, oh shit. Y'all niggas exist.
He's real. He's real.
Like, there was this one short nigga with burn scars. I brought it back to burn scars again. But there was this one short nigga with burn scars back in the day. And, like, motherfuckers would talk about him, but I never saw him until I was in PE with him. And then I was like, oh, shit.
Said, wow.
Not out loud, obviously.
I would have done it out loud. I'd be like, damn! Then again, I don't have any tact, so.
I had way more when I was a teenager for some reason. I was able to fucking navigate situations very easily as long as they weren't involving cute girls. If cute girls were involved, I was basically putty in her hand. She could tell me to fucking go assassinate JFK again. I would have did it. I would have dug that nigga up and put two in his face.
Nothing personal, John.
Yeah, it was it was bad back in the day. Like, I'm still not great saying no to women, but it was awful. I was down egregious.
And what do you mean she's trying to stay hidden from herself? I told you it wasn't a happy story. I'm gonna take a quick glance at Keme. He seems worried to have said too much about Sachi around her. But it's not like I'd forced him to tell him. Yesterday he
She about to run around school looking for this bitch and screaming.
Have you
seen this one student? I got told about her earlier today by one of my friends. She only has one massive eye in the middle of her face.
She's gonna have like a poorly drawn like picture of her, being like, "This is a rough sketch of what I think she looks like." If anybody finds her, please let me know.
Like a fucking space alien with one eye.
Space alien, like a smiley face.
Yeah.
Yesterday, Voice talking about the subject of the school's celebrities, but that's because he didn't want to talk about Sachi. Well, that's all I've heard, but does have a startling appearance. She's definitely not normal. Maybe she's creepy, maybe she's not, but you have to admit that she's very least unusual. She's fascinating to me and scary to others. I'm sure there are plenty more who find her pretty disturbing. From what I hear, she's always covered in wounds. It's hard to believe they're all from accidents, considering how many she has.
So in that case, could they be from
Someone beating her up? Someone at her home is really hurting her. I couldn't tell you, but there's a real possibility she's being bullied at school. Could that be it? Moore wasn't sure what caused all her injuries. Thinking back on it, what Tomo's saying makes sense. Doesn't anyone ever try to protect her or stand up for her? I told you, all I know is rumors, not details, but there's another student who's also a little famous. I think she's the one responsible for bullying the girl.
It's not Rui-chan, is it?
Not Rui-chan. It's catching me off guard. Kemi, normally so loud, speaks in a hushed tone. I think about it, she's been abnormally quiet the whole time. Someone's been telling us about Sachi. I just figured Kemi would be the first to announce bullying whenever she sees it, but... Do you know her? I wouldn't say we know her per se. We just ran into her several times during middle school. Does that mean you know her then? Kemi seems to be staring off into space now, thinking. Anyway...
Motherfuckers like, hey, listen. We had a couple classes in the 8th grade, but I wouldn't say we cool or no shit like that.
I wouldn't say I know her. I know he answered a damn question in that class. Anyway, what is that?
What that name? Sadokawa.
Sadakawa. Sadakawa. Anyway, whether or not we know her doesn't really matter, but yes, the alleged assailant of this girl is Sadakawa Rui. I've heard she's from a well-off household and pampered growing up. As a result, she's very self-centered. That's the impression I got when I first met her. There's probably more to it than that. She's really popular among the students as well. That also contributes to her behavior, or at least I think it would. I see. Thanks for telling me. I'll find out the truth about this later on, but I think I'm starting to understand more of the situation now. So, what do you think of this one-eyed girl? Someone said the fact that Saichi is very unusual. I'm curious to know what he thinks of her. Depending on his response, I may change my plans. I just told you what you think. So tell me, what were you doing during lunch? And why are you all concerned about this? I didn't plan on hiding it, but I guess I couldn't have to anyway. Someone seems to understand what I was getting at. Well, I can't fool you. You made it way too obvious, dude. As I said before, I only have trivial information. You shouldn't judge a book by its cover, so to speak. I haven't concerned myself with it until now, but I hadn't any reason to. That said, if you want to help her out, you have my full support. I see. Well, thanks, Slime. I don't think there'd be any problems, but still, I'm glad Tomo is so eager to help. I keep my face expressionless. I breathe the eternal sigh of relief.
Wait. Did you actually meet this girl, Makun?
Kemi returns to her previous loud demeanor. I like to think that she's shouting all her lines. Yeah, I did.
No fair. I want to make friends with this girl too, Makun. Introduce me.
Yep, Kemi's back to her old self. The way she's acting before wasn't unlike her. She seemed worried when Sadakawa was bullying came up. Now it seems like she wasn't even here for that part of the conversation. You just have to worry about Kemi being nice to Sachi if they ever did meet. She's so damn friendly. I'm not sure I would do that. I mean, I'm not even really friends with her.
Come on, what are you trying to say?
I mean, it's just she's not used to talking to people, and I think talking to someone like you would probably overwhelm her.
I mean, you don't want me to meet her? That's definitely not fair.
It's because your voice is capable of leveling buildings.
Hey, come on. It's not like I'm going to giving a speech to a huge audience. It's no exaggeration to say I'm a professional at having a super relaxed conversation with guys, girls, kids, and even dogs, cats, and lizards.
Definitely exaggeration. You are intimidating with that loud voice of yours. The meeting is going to end with that girl running away in tears. That's right. I know these two are good people, but as much as I want to introduce them to Sachi, I don't think suddenly coming up with 2 more people is going to be a good idea. She barely even knows me.
It's like, oh shit, another group of people. I'm about to get my shit rocked.
Oh damn, that other nigga look like he got hands. I do not want no smoke with him.
The motherfucker with the disheveled appearance seems like he kicks.
He has exclusively kick moves in his arsenal.
He's the fucking anime character that never takes his hands out of his pockets, just fights with his fucking feet. Boo! What about Tomo then?
I don't think that would work either. I don't think she'd be... Don't you think she'd be scared of 2 guys she doesn't really know just walked up on her and started talking to her? She pouts at Tomo. He's right. I don't exactly have the friendliest face. It's safe to say you can just meet with her on your own for a little while. It's true, he's really tall and he always seems somewhat strange to look in his eye. I'd probably scare her enough on my own, but if I brought Tomo along, she'd probably scream and run away. Hey, I'm sorry, you two.
It's like pull up. It's like you pull up and it's like the nigga that you brought with you just looks like a mainline hitter. Just like a fucking Top Gun A1 shooter, you know what I'm saying? Like
if Yoshida creepy ass pulled up on me, I'm doing what you said, but when you saw the fucking girl, I'm running. Yoshida creepy looking ass.
Tomo pull up, bro. I'm leaving school for the day. I already know what's about to happen.
I am not about it. I'm not about it.
I already know what's about to happen today.
This nigga looked like he worked for the fucking ass kicker division of the fucking public safety. He even got the fit on. Nigga in the ass kickers club.
He worked with that one nigga that was training.
He works with Kishibe. He said he works with fucking Kishibe.
It's like the first thing you need to learn is how to throw these fucking hands.
No, how old fucking Kishibe is? He's probably his fucking estranged son.
Kishibe old as shit.
He is.
Makima is listening, bro. Oh, that panel.
My brother, is it? They even got fucking Kendrick memes for this.
Shh, Kendrick is listening. Fine, I get it. I'll give you a little while.
Nigga said, I lost my fangs a long time ago. I do not want the smoke. I lost my fangs.
It's like fighting regular devils and shit like that. Like, nigga, I have a job, a fucking house. Like, I'm cool. If you think that I'm about to go head to head with the most powerful being on this plane of existence that I've been able to fucking come in contact with, nigga, go suck a dick on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then take the weekend off and come back on Monday. Fuck you.
I think the context is Kishibe was like trying to recruit somebody who's also like probably really fucking strong, but he's also he's playing it off as if like you know, I'm not really about it because I know this bitch is listening. But in reality, it's like, hey bro, we can do. Hey bro, link up with me later. Meet me somewhere quiet.
I mean, where is quiet though? Because like Makima seems like the type of person to have every fucking not every square inch of Japan wiretapped somehow. Like there's a bug in the fields or some shit. So you think it's a bug, and it's just a fucking flying microphone. Like what the fuck?
Flying microphone.
You swat it in somebody's ears and fucking like a town over just gets blown out.
Just get the eardrum ruptured.
But someday you have to introduce me.
Sure, I promise, man. Good luck. If you need anything, just ask us. Fucking pose is killing me that he's doing. Thanks. If it comes to that, I'll gladly take your offer.
Feels like he just needs that fucking. I refuse to call it a top knot. That nigga had a feather coming out of his head in Chainsaw Man.
Yeah,
that's a fucking.
Yeah, that's a feather. That's a feather. That's nothing.
Not no fucking top knot.
Ayakawa Aki. He said that is not no fucking top knot coming out your head. That's a feather. You saying he's sticking a feather in his cap?
He might just be.
Oh, I'm gonna try to find Sachi again, but first, all right, I need some help. Let's make it quick. We're holding a war council as we're finishing up our lunches. Quick it is. What do you think is the best way to become friends with her? What makes you think I would know? Okay, no, not just her. I mean in general. How do you make friends, dude? Didn't you have any friends at your old school? Oh yeah, but you should know then, shouldn't you? No, it's not like I had to try hard to make friends. I just became friends with some people without even realizing it. I guess that's why I need advice. Well, that kind of what happens to everyone. Thanks, Tomo.
You are absolutely a treasure.
A treasure trove of knowledge and information.
Okay, my turn now.
Kame, who's been silent up to now, suddenly shouts, startling me. Honestly, I think she'd be useful. I think she'd be useful advice for the subject, but I want to eat my lunch, so I stay quiet and let her talk.
Mock, the answer is simple. You just have to remember when you first met us.
It's a little depressing. Our first meeting was the only frame of reference she has. When I met you.
Because we became friends pretty easily. Of course, it's not like you could resist my fantastic charm, but still.
No, at the time I was thinking, man, these guys are weird. I only got to know you guys out of morbid curiosity.
What? Me?
The fact you're able to get along with us nerds means you're also weird, doesn't it? Well, I'm not denying that.
It's like, hey, I ain't never said I was weird. I wasn't weird. I just said y'all niggas are also weird. No, deny it.
I don't know what you're so worried about. You're more sociable than me, but not as loud as Akeme.
Like, technically, you are the perfect person to talk to this person out of this friend group. Why are you guys always ganging up on me?
Because you're a girl! Anyway, the point is that you don't want to scare her away, right? Yeah, pretty much.
You're ignoring me again!
And you're gonna find her today, right? I'm planning to. I want to eat my lunch here. Last time I met up with her, having food on me just got in the way. Besides, I want to spend the entire lunch break with her and leave these two hanging. Are you sure you can stand being away from us? I'm starting to think this guy can read minds. He really doesn't look like it, but he cares a lot about other people. I think I'll manage. I'm more worried about leaving you alone with Akeme. Don't remind me. I do like having someone around who can keep this fool in check. Did you call me? I wonder. Just see. This is like two people having a conversation with someone like interjecting from the side and then disappearing back in the side after they're done saying what they have to say. Like they're commentating on their conversation. Wonder if I should even go. You can keep her in check if on your own if I'm not here. Then again, she should be finishing up her lunch soon. I've been finishing up my lone lunch to hurry as we're talking as well. Since Saichi eating alone, probably won't take her long to finish her food.
Is that the one-eyed girl?
Come to think of it, I don't think her whole name. Oh, that's right. Usui Sachi.
She, huh? Well, she'll be Sachan then. I hate nicknames in Japanese because motherfuckers will take like the most random ass part of your name and just add kun, chan, san onto it.
You're gonna call her sexual assault Chan? Kind of fucked up, man. It's kind of fucked up.
Just call her Sachi. It's already a short ass name.
Nope. And if her name is even shorter, we just call her S-Chan.
For real, like what if it was like literally like 4 letters? Like what if it was Suni or some shit like that?
Ni-chan.
So literally just sister?
Hey, she's like a sister to me.
You just met. No, just joking.
Don't underestimate the freight train. That reminds me, when I first met Mikeme, she immediately gave me the nickname Ma-kun. And she didn't even seem to care that I only known her for about a minute. Not that I dislike her, but the speed at which she gets close to people is a bit unsettling, to say the least.
Is that good?
You're deciding a nickname for her before you even meet her?
I'm not one who's going to go meet her, Ma-kun. Hurry up and introduce her to us so I don't have to worry about befriending her on my own.
Yeah, I get it. In that case, I better hurry so Kimmy doesn't have to think too hard and risk shorting out her brain.
My brain isn't gonna short out! Hey, wait a minute!
Good luck, dude. Thanks. I glance at she's still crying as you leave and as you like close the door.
It's like whatever's going on behind this door, no longer part of me.
I glanced at the whining Akeme before packing up my lunchbox and leaving the classroom. Of course, there's no guarantee I'd actually find her. That she's probably just finishing her lunch by now. I'm sure she'll go somewhere else when she does. That's the possibility that she chose to eat somewhere else in order to avoid me. Guess we won't know until we go, though. There you are. I have you cornered now.
All right, she's here after all.
Same place with the same frightened look. Hey, how's it going?
Hello?
Is she on guard again this time? She seems calmer than she did yesterday. Looks like she just finished her lunch. Her lunchbox is closed. Now what do I do? I suppose I think something to say. Well, first of all, hey, look. I'm not trying to scare you or anything. I just want to be friends, you know?
Friend?
Her doubting eye tells me I still don't have her trust yet. The only thing I can tell for sure is that she's suspicious of me. Yeah, do you not want me to be here?
You don't have to leave, but...
But you can't stay here. In that case, can I talk to you for the rest of the lunch break then?
Okay.
Great, she hasn't rejected me yet. Alright, thanks. Huh?
Still images can't show you body language. She probably shivering.
Still images.
She over here just standing with the one pose. You can't tell what that is. There's a little bit discomfort and unease there, but that's probably just shyness that they're trying to depict.
She looks like a stomach ache survivor.
the survivor of the worst stomachache of 2024.
Oh. I sit down the stairs next to her, same as I did yesterday. What were we talking about yesterday? Oh right, we're talking about books and shit.
Yeah, books.
You like reading books, right? Do you read like any manga or anything?
I like reading novels, mostly just novels.
Oh, brother. I see. So you hate manga then, huh? And you hate me.
Personality-wise, I think she would be perfect for Nathan.
The perfect thing for Nathan is to go to war. Nathan needs a major conflict that needs to be involved in.
Motherfucker wants to be fucking Rambo so bad. Oh my god, that's so funny.
That's what he needs.
Motherfucker needs to be on the front lines of World War III. Oh my god.
Nathan needs 20 years of action in a 4-year period. So after those 4 years, he could chill the fuck out and be like one of those like retired warriors.
And the funny thing is that I don't even think that's his actual personality. I think it's all a front for the internet. Because he be chill as fuck when we're playing fucking D&D and shit.
Well then, you shouldn't have been fronting for this internet hoes then. Because you in World War III now. Better make some shit shake.
Over here talking about, man, I want to be a jumped up shock troop so bad. What?
He said, man, this one-eyed girl would be perfect for Nathan.
Like the way that she talks, the way that she describes shit she likes, that's like almost like the same way that Nathan will be fucking talking about shit when you like actually try to get like a good conversation out of him. You'll be like, yeah, you know, I mean, it's okay. Like, I just like this, or it's cool. It's good. It's good.
Like what? So they can both just be going back and forth saying how good things are.
Bro, I'm telling you, you get them two in a loop like that, she will lose her timidness because she'll just like go blank in her head talking about this, that, and the other, but just not have the correct like social skills to word it right. And then he'll start calming down because he'll be trying to focus on the words in his head. Like I'm pretty sure this is like the stasis lock that's needed to make this motherfucker no longer a danger to humanity. No, I like them. It's just I don't have any money for manga, novels either. I borrow books from the library. The school's library, I mean, they don't have manga.
So that's it. Well, hey, if you want, I can lend you some of my manga. You like Nagatoro? Oh, it comes in with the first 7 volumes. He dumps it on her lap.
Just comes in with literally fucking Lucky Star manga. Just drops it. Here you go.
There you go. You can do all the one-eye reading you want. I mean, I have a few novels too, not just manga, but I figured she'd be more interested in what she hasn't gotten as much as more of a chance to read.
Huh? Are you sure?
Yep. What genres do you like? I mean, I have a ton, but my collection's not too small either. I could lend you some of my favorites.
Is it really okay? You shouldn't go out of your way for me.
I said, tell me what genres you like, girl.
Give me an answer.
What? I said it's fine. It's really not a big deal. I'm just happy we have something in common.
What?
What? It's this segment during the fucking WWF WCW invasion where Vince and Stone Cold team up, and all their segments is just Stone Cold repeating the last thing Vince says and pretending he's paying attention.
I think I've seen that shit.
The last thing he says.
He's literally playing the fucking dumb goon sidekick where he's like, yeah, what he said.
This is a big night tonight for Raw. Big night for Raw. Big night. I'm like, what is Stone Cold doing? What is Stone Cold? If you want, if you have some you want to read, just let me know. What genres do you like?
Why climb me? What the fuck is going on with you, son? I'm fucking cats, bro. I'm not having one when I would get to fuck my own place.
I'm sick of it.
Right now.
I'm sick of it.
I'm sick of it. And then they gonna act like they all cute and shit, and they I can't say shit. Like the fuck? How am I supposed to be mad at this?
Kasho in 2016.
Like
when two giant boxes show up to his doorstep.
Like, I know good and goddamn well they did it. Opens up. God damn it. Any genre is fine, besides scary stories or painful ones.
All right, so no ReZero.
No Corpse Party, no ReZero, no. If there's a manga version of Danganronpa, you ain't watching that or reading that.
Why not? hey.
I mean, maybe DR2 because like they could probably like spread out some of the other bullshit with like I don't know the bunny girl and Mono Beast fights.
Oh yeah, they have those off-screen like just fucking highly detailed shonen battles
Exactly.
of Usami, aka Monomi, and the Mono Beast. Trey said no Corpse Party. That is my one criticism of Corpse Party. There is described gore just for the sake of it.
Just off the wall fucking most ridiculous fucking horrendous ways you can see an anime character die. That's in Corpse Party. Like the only people that have ever topped Corpse Party is ReZero in the earlier like the first season when they were trying to torture Rem all the fucking time.
they were shoot just fucking Rem up.
Fucking have her literally ripped to pieces by unseen hands. That's the only fucking anime, in my opinion, that I've seen with my own two eyes that has ever consciously gone out of their way to outdo Corpse Party.
Well, Corpse Party is just like they have it in words though. Like you just read like just like some of them describe the most like fucked up shit that I'm like why? Who put all this down?
Like we can see that they're obviously all fucked up, but you want us to read specifically what happened to them. Like this fucking skin and sinew or hanging out. I'm like, nah, nigga.
The way that the body hit the floor and their entrails laid out across. Yeah, the sound did. All right, horror's no good then. Do you have a favorite genre then?
Sorry.
Sorry ain't a genre I ever heard of. There's no reason to apologize. All right. The books you're reading yesterday, what was it? Can I at least see it?
Oh, this? It's literally the Necronomicon from Evil Dead.
She points at the book she laid across side of her next to her.
It's a science fiction book. See? I told you.
Ooh, sci-fi. If you'd be interested in that sort of thing, I read those too, actually.
I don't really care about genre. If it's interesting, I'll read it.
Anything that's interesting is good, right? This looks like a good book. Anyway, I'll try to choose something I think you'll like. Why don't I bring it? Some of the ones I usually recommend to people.
Okay, really appreciate that. Yeah, no problem. But
Just whatever you do, don't do comedy, because nothing worse than you recommending a comedy to somebody and they're being like,
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
get it, I don't get it, I don't get it, I get it. This isn't very funny.
especially if they're newer to fucking anime and manga. Like, obviously these people are Japanese, so they like the translation jokes would obviously hit with them. But like if it's an American audience and like most of the jokes in the comedy show are translation jokes, oof.
When is it gonna get funny? When is it gonna get funny? What the hell is so funny about Fly Fly Niagara Falls? Is this person stupid? Is this person? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? It's right. It's right there in your name, Monica.
That's not how you say that.
Monica gets pressed at that joke. That kills me how pressed she gets over the Monica joke.
I am not a squid.
Yeah, no problem. By the way, how is this book? I've heard of it before, but I've never actually got a chance to read it.
It's okay, I guess.
A lot less tension between us now than there was yesterday. Her voice is so shaky and afraid, but it looks like she's becoming a lot more comfortable with me. Grandpa used to talking with other people, but it didn't seem like she's opposed to a good conversation. And then the yeet bell interrupts us. Time to go already, huh? At least I was able to talk to her about something to make her happy about. Guess we should get going.
It was already lit, but here's it.
Imagine that in a song, like the track, like the fucking beat in the background just stops, so you can put in this fucking SFX. And the track goes right back to playing. Like what you said. Oh, no, like what you said. I would die laughing.
I feel like I need a ding.
So fucking funny. It's a fucking Toby Fox ass joke in the fucking song.
Oh man.
Like when you stop mid-fight and the fucking music stops playing and I hears the text dialogue sound effects as you make noodles for like fucking 2 minutes on screen. You make fucking instant ramen.
It's like that's all you hearing. No background music. No fucking like what, and like no weird fucking SFX. Just the fucking. or whatever the fucking typing sound that they use to put the words in goes by.
I need a key because I need. It's good. Sachi, I'm sorry. Sachi, have you ever heard of Yeet before? Because like imagine this. Imagine he's sitting there, he's talking to her, he hears the bell go off, he thinks of that joke and just starts laughing hysterically to himself about how funny the bell is. You ever heard of Yeet?
If anything, that would probably scare her again.
You should just run up the stairs. Or like try to run past you really fast. The two of us stand on the top of the stairs and stand up and start heading down the stairs. Come back here tomorrow, okay? I can bring you the manga, I promised.
Okay, Maru senpai?
Yeah? I stopped on the steps, turned back to Sachi. Her voice was so quiet, it's hard to hear over the sound of our footsteps.
I'm really sorry.
No, really, I don't mind lending out a book or two.
It's not that. Coming up here to talk to me.
What's she getting at exactly? Usually when people offer to do nice things, you say thanks, not sorry. Not that you have to like bow to me or anything. Actually, I should be thanking you for letting me talk to you.
Sorry.
There you go again.
Sorry. I mean, thanks. Thank you.
Yep, glad I could help. Descending the stairs together as we talk, and before we knew it, we're at the second floor where my classroom is. She got one more floor to go since she's a first year student. Alright, this is my stop. I'll see you tomorrow.
Sure. Tomorrow then.
Go our separate ways. So she goes to the first floor, I'll return to my classroom on this floor. Well, I did it. I only just met up with her, but surprisingly, they actually made a promise to meet up again. It's only been a day, and I feel like we got that much closer. On my afternoon classes, I think about what manga I should lend her as I try to remember what's on my bookshelves. And then, next day. Moving into the classroom, I noticed that Kemi and Toka are already here.
Nigga, did we just get an achievement?
Yeah, I get an achievement just for opening the game.
Oh. Hell yeah.
I also got an achievement for accidentally switching the fucking text over to Japanese.
Play the game in Japanese, get you a trophy.
No, because I thought it was gonna be like for like voice acting, and then it turned the entire like screen into Japanese text. And I was like, okay, I can't read this now. Awesome.
The funniest thing about achievements on visual novels to me is the fact that I was like mid my trophy hunter phase when we did the first Nekopara, and I was super tempted after we finished that stream to just put that shit on autopilot and put it through Chinese and the other languages just so I could get the trophies.
Oh, I did.
But I was like,
oh, I did that.
I didn't do it. I couldn't do it. I was like, bro, I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna see one of these weird ass scenes again.
Gotta see fucking Cinnamon's nippleless tit.
Gotta see fucking Chocolate looking super weird while she's being washed with a t-shirt on because of course.
Oh my god, Chocolate, you've got to be rizzing me.
All right, we gotta get out. We gotta go. We gotta move.
You're not a fan of Catgirl Riz?
If I was the neighbor and I heard meowster, I'm like, all right, honey, get the kids packed up. I'm finding a house the rest will move to by the end of the week.
Trace said not a big fan of the Nekos.
In that world, I would probably be branded prejudice. However, so are the police.
All right, but if you're in that, all right, but if you're in that world, would you have like the same prejudice that you do now? Because Nekopara wouldn't exist in that world. It's like a visual novel game.
That is true.
Probably.
So, like, depending on my interaction, I probably wouldn't have the same prejudice. However, I mean, like, you know, like, it depends on like how tapped in I am with the scene and shit like that. Like, would I know all the actual ins and outs of everything, or would I be one of the people that are like, oh, it's just they just made those girls just so that they could have a bunch of stray cats on the street that they can round up and fucking fund their police shit more. They're like, it was all an inside job by the cops or some shit like that.
No. Trey based his cat girls off this one experience he had when a homeless one who fucking reached came up and asked him for like $5.
Stray ass fucking cats. I'm fucking wearing the fucking. I didn't even have $5. I gave that bitch a quarter.
And she put, "Hey man, brother man, hey, you got any money, man?"
I placed a quarter crisply in the palm of her hand, and I kept walking.
And she said, "All right, you are now my meowster. You have to take care of me."
And then I took the quarter back and ran away.
you go to fucking grab the quarter. She swallows it.
I still run away, and I buy a firearm that afternoon in case I see her again.
You run 10 meters away, and you run into an invisible force field. It knocks you off your feet.
Where's the nearest body of water? I'm gonna drown myself.
You begrudgingly try to drag the cat girl in the force field to Lake Takanawa.
That I will fucking just fall directly into the fucking lake face first and not move.
You fall into the water and get get repelled back up. Someone seems to replace the pool with gelatin.
And now somebody just taking the piss. Now somebody just taking the piss.
You'll never get me, ghost. You're too late, crabs. We replaced all the glass with rubber.
I look up at the sky. I start doing the haha Davis. God, take me now.
Yeah, can we go home now? Can we go home?
God,
Take me in now. I'm finna die.
I'm finna die.
Somebody's taking the
Man.
piss. Seemed very confused as they looked from me to the paper bag that I'm holding.
Whoa, Makun, what's that? Are you opening up store?
I was talking with Sachi a bit yesterday, and I told her I'd lend her some manga. I think you brought a few. I think you brought a too few many there, man. Almost sounds surprised more than anything. Well, I think you're right. The medium-sized paperback I brought along seems to be sagging along the weight of the manga inside. Didn't you notice how heavy it is when you tried to lift it? I guess I didn't somehow.
Is Sachan an Amazon or something? She's gonna have a hard time carrying that bag otherwise, you know.
Sorry to worry about that myself. I don't think it'll be impossible for her, but it'll probably be hard.
You could walk her home.
Don't you think it'd be better to give her the books? Give her the books to her a few at a time? I guess so. I'll let her borrow some, then I'll eventually. I suppose aside from that, though, I've got something more urgent I need to take care of right now. I quickly turned to Akemi and about my head.
Huh? What's up?
Please let me see your homework. You didn't do it. The second time today I've heard Tomo sounding surprised. That's a new record, I think. No, yesterday I was looking at my bookshelf trying to find books I could lend to Sachi. I was flipping through each book to determine or not it would be good enough for her. And well, that's what I ended up doing all last night. You're saying you spent the whole day reading manga instead of doing your homework? In a nutshell, yeah. So Akemi, hey, help me out. Incidentally, there's no reason I'm asking Akemi, despite the fact that she's kind of an airhead personality-wise. She's actually a really good student. I wouldn't say she's smart exactly. I mean, it's alright, I guess. But she seems to like the studious type. That's not to say that Tomoyari's grades are bad or anything, but it's easier to ask Akemi than it is to ask him.
Well, I guess I have to. I'll think of it as an investment into my future rendezvous with Sachan.
Wait, don't put any weird obligations on me.
Setting the table, we're not going out to eat.
I think you might have read the other line.
My bad. So you don't want to see my homework then?
Also, I just noticed that the name borders are band-aids.
That's fucking hilarious.
The name borders are band-aids.
So fucking when you're so fucking accident prone that the entire game is roasting you the entire time.
On your ass. On your ass like you a dope fiend in Gotham.
Just ridiculously like imagine, right, if there was a game starring people that were like if you had to have a game where Batman was the bad guy but like also comically bad at his job, and then everything was just all the time showing you like goofy ass bat.
Goofy ass bat.
Goofy ass bat. Fucking googly eye, goofy ass bat every 5 seconds on the screen, or like off in the corner, or when a text box pops up or some shit like that. Like they don't take him seriously at all, and it's the whole game the entire time. That's about this.
I would ask why he's even there the entire time then.
because he's Batman. We made a property that
But
takes
he's
place
goofy.
in DC. We made a video game that takes place in a DC universe. Did you not want us to use Batman properties? Because the only things that we have any faith in for some reason is Batman properties.
Forget I even brought up comics then. Fucking sleazeball. I'll concentrate wholly on the work at hand, so please allow me to see it.
Why is he even in the game? Do you want us to? What? Do you want another Superman 7 or fucking 64?
Yes.
Because if we don't,
you're the wrong person
use
to ask that. You're the wrong person to ask that question.
You're the wrong person to ask that question too. You want another Superman 64, motherfucker? I am goated at. I'm goated at games that are hard for no reason. Yes.
Masochist gaming, yes, please. As long as I'm not bored while masochism going on, then yeah, I'm fine with it.
Somebody the other day, it's like live service games are saving the industry. What if Superman 64 was live service? Then it wouldn't suck dick. I'm like, that is not true in the slightest. It would be the exact same, but with a battle pass. Ooh, very nice. Okay.
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 Do you want another Superman 64's Giga Chad? Yes. Yes.
I am literally Giga Chad. Yes.
Yes, person on the internet. I find the Paper Mario games that are the most taxing to play the most fun to play. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Where's she at? Show yourself. Reveal yourself, woman. If I think about what books to give, I lent her. I have to haul all the manga I brought up the stairway up the roof first. Hey, what's up?
Mamoru senpai, what's that?
It's a bag. Get in. Her gaze shifted on my paper bag. Does it really stand out that much? I picked up for manga for you to read, but I guess I brought too few many.
There's a lot.
Do you walk to school?
Yes.
I thought you might. I brought two or three different series, so go ahead and pick out what you want to read. You can take a few at a time. I don't want to overload you.
Sorry.
No, I'm the one who should be apologizing. Anyway, check these out.
Oh, okay.
The bag crinkles that dig in my hand and a pile of tower manga on top of the steps. Tashi cautiously extends a hand towards the tower, but she looks like she's about to commit some grave sin. I guess she never borrowed manga from me before. She looks scared for some reason. When she starts to sort through them and she starts reading the summaries and flipping through the pages of the books, her expression loosens up a little bit.
This one looks really interesting.
Oh, I saw a bunch of copies for this one lined up at a bookstore a little while ago.
Oh, I'm gonna need to call it after this exchange, SGG. After they walk away from each other again.
They're walking away right now.
This one, if I remember right, they say they're going to make it into a movie.
So, did you find one that you like?
Yes, they all look so interesting. I can't decide. This one and this one. Wait, no, this one.
I wait patiently as such she begins to fidgetly, restlessly, and turn her head around and ask me for guidance. There's no hurry, just pick whichever one you want. Yeet!
The bell drowns out my sentence.
More time passed than I realized.
Sorry, okay, I'll take this one and this one.
Hey, are you doing anything after school, or are you going right home?
I'm going right home.
I can help you carry them to your house after class. Wait for me at the school gates.
Huh?
I hastily pack the manga back in the paper bag, and before she can say anything, I'm already heading down the stairs with the bag in my arms. Before I turn the corner, I catch a glimpse of Saichi and I say, "See you after school."
Wait, senpai.
Having more or less having more or less forced this onto her, I leave Jake and Sachi and return to my classroom, not listening to anything that she has to say. He said, "Not reading all that." Not reading.
Not read.
all that.
I heard nothing. I see nothing. I read nothing.
Slot number 9. Yes, please.
Slot number 9.
Yes, please.
That's my lucky slot at work.
If you want to
That's where
return to the main menu, you lose alt and save progress. Of course. You want to quit? Yes.
Dope. Good game. I'm fucking with it. We need to do more.
You end recording? Yes.